Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is going to be a full face of nothing new. I was just in the mood to get out some things I haven't used in a few weeks, a few months, and just use them together. These are all things that I really love and I was just in the mood to use them today. So I hope you enjoy this full face of nothing new. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup related content here on my channel. We do high-end and drugstore. So if you love makeup and you love high-end and drugstore products, definitely subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I am posting every day in October this year. Let's go ahead and get into this full face of nothing new. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows first today, and I am using my Patrick Ta Brow Wax. As always, I'm using the clear one, so I'm trying my best to use this up. So I'll probably just speed through this and then we'll move on to the face. Okay, we're gonna do the eyes first. So I'm just gonna quickly prime with my Nars eyeshadow base in the shade Light. Okay, I really want to use my Patrick Ta palette today. I've kind of put this away for a few weeks and I'm just in the mood to use it today. So that is what we are going to use. I'm going to go into the matte light brown in the palette with my BK Beauty 201 brush, and we'll put this in or above the crease as our transition shade. If I seem frazzled in this video, it's because I have been trying to film this for like almost an hour now, and first my camera was acting weird, then sometimes when I film I will randomly get this like buzzing noise that picks up in the video clips, and it happens every now and then, and I've never been able to figure out what causes it or how to get it to go away. I usually just kind of play around with my mic and then eventually it just kind of, I guess it fixes itself. I don't know, but I was doing that for like 45 minutes before I started filming this. So I hope it's okay. Hopefully the audio is not messed up. That is definitely something that you do not see about YouTube, is the technical stuff. And if you're somebody like me that does not know anything about cameras, really that much about technology in general, you just hope that your setup keeps working and nothing goes wrong, because it's really hard when you don't know much about it. All right, now I'm gonna go into this brown here. It's the matte that has a little bit of shimmer in it. It's kind of a similar shade to the one we just put in our crease, maybe just a little bit deeper, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it. So for this, I'm not gonna blend it up really. I'm just keeping it exactly where I can feel my actual crease of my eye. All right, now we're gonna go into this matte color. This one's a little more of a red brown, and I'm going to basically put that on the outer corner. And just kind of create a little bit of a V shape. All right, now I'm gonna take the really light cream shade that has the shimmer in it. And for this, I'm just going to basically tap this all over the lid. This color is so pretty to me. It's like a milky, creamy white with a little bit of shimmer to it. It's so pretty. Now I'm gonna go into the chocolate brown in the palette. And I'm going to use a small little crease brush from What's Up Beauty and literally just tap this right at the very outer corner of my eye. So I'm basically using a smaller and smaller brush every time I go darker with the color. And then I'm going to take the first brush that we used, which was the 201 from BK Beauty, and just going to go around and make little circles. And then let's see what I want to do. I'm going to take one of my, maybe my favorite shade in the palette. It's this Topper glittery shade. And I'm going to put that right in the center of the lid and bring it up into the crease. And then I'm going to take, I think I'm just going to take my pinky finger, and I'm taking the lightest glitter shade in the palette. It's like a creamy glittery white, and going on my inner corner. And then I'm probably going to take that like shader brush we used earlier for the white shade and kind of tap and blend that in a little bit. I was kind of messy with my pinky because my nails are so long. I really need to trim them. And then I'm going to go back into that first transition shade that we used, and I'm taking just a little bit of that shade and going back in and above the crease with it. Okay, I just tried to clean up the fallout. I had a little bit of glitter fallout from that Topper shade. It has a good bit of glitter in it, so you do get some fallout with that. But I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Corrector. So I'm just adding this under my eyes. Still have not hit pan on this, but I feel like it's coming any day now. So I'm just gonna go in and tap this out under my eyes. I really need this today. I was up this morning at 5:30 to go to the gym and work out. Just my favorite thing to do at 5:30 in the morning, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon now and I'm struggling. I probably won't make it past like 8:30 or 9 o'clock tonight. Okay, for foundation, I really wanted to use my Dermablend CC cream. I haven't used this in a few weeks either, and this has been one of my favorite newer foundations that I've tried in a while. I wear, let's see, what shade do I wear? Light number 125N. And this product is very full coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. So I normally try to start out with a pretty small amount on my face because it really, really spreads. And I am using the It Cosmetics number 7 brush to blend this out. I don't use this brush for foundation a lot. I normally use it for like cream bronzer. I'll use this in for cream bronzer and blush really. And I never really think to use it for foundation, but it's a really good size and it's actually very similar to the style of foundation brush that I really like. The Smashbox one and the BK Beauty 106, it has that same kind of dome shaped brush head to it that I really like. But you can see how much coverage this gives, like one little dot like that covers a lot. So you do not need a lot of this. This reminds me of the It Cosmetics CC cream, but better. There's something about the formula of this that I just like a lot more than the It Cosmetics one, and it also doesn't have that really strong smell that the It Cosmetics has. It gives you really good coverage. It's a nice kind of natural finish. It's not super dewy and it's not matte. It's just good in between. See how good the coverage is though? I love it. It's really pretty. For concealer, we're going to use the One Size Buttersilk concealer. This has honestly been my new favorite concealer recently. I do still love my Hourglass one. I still love Nars, but this one I have to say has kind of taken the #1 spot since I tried it. This is light number 3 neutral. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna put some out there, and then we can always add more. This concealer has a lot of coverage. And then I'm gonna use my Sigma F03 to blend this out. This concealer and this brush, the perfect combo. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but if you have any videos that you really want to see this month, which is October, I'm uploading every single day, please leave it in the comments because I still have a few weeks left of uploading every day, so I don't want you to get bored of the videos. So if you have something that you really want to see, definitely comment it down below. Another thing I really like about this One Size concealer is not only does it look really great under your eyes, this color, light number 3, okay, they say this is neutral. I think this color has more of a yellow undertone personally, or I guess more of like a neutral to warm undertone. It matches my face really well too, so I can spot conceal and use it under my eyes, and that's something I run into a lot with my concealers, is sometimes the color that I like for under my eyes is pretty neutral and it doesn't always match my face perfectly, because sometimes, you know, the concealer color you like under your eyes might be a little different than the color of the rest of your face, and that's definitely the case for me. But this one matches me really well under the eyes and on my face, which I love. Something else I love so much is the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in fair medium. I actually looked on charlottetilbury.com the last time I used this, and this was in stock on her website. It was still out of stock on Sephora, but it was in stock on her website, so I'll check, and if it still is when this video goes up, I will link it again in the description box. But if you were wanting it and you haven't been able to get your hands on it, try the Charlotte Tilbury website. And I think I'm actually gonna use that same It Cosmetics brush. I mean, look how easily that just blended. That was like a few taps and it's blended in. It's crazy how easily this stuff blends. I can see why it's hard to find in stock, because I'm not sure I've ever used a cream product like this that blended this easily. I mean, it takes little to no effort, none. Now I'm doing mine in sections, obviously, but like I said, this blends so easily. You could blend it all at one time. I don't know, I like to kind of do it in sections. I feel like I blend a little bit better when I do. But you can absolutely dot this all over your face and then blend. Okay, since we use the contour wand, I'm going to use the Pinkgasm Beauty Light Wand. I know this has been in and out of stock on charlottetilbury.com. I'm not sure if it's in stock right now, but I'll check when I post this video, and if it is, I will link this for you as well, because I know this has been a hot commodity also. The only thing I cannot stand is that so much product comes out on this little applicator, and then I feel like I have to like use all that comes out because I don't want to waste it. But at the same time, it's like you don't need a lot, like you can see. I mean, these are just like the contour wand. It takes a few taps and it's blended. Okay, and then I'm just taking a damp sponge, or it's barely damp. This is one of the Amazon sponges, and I'm just gonna go all around and make sure everything is nice and blended together before we use some powder. For the powder today, I really want to use my Kosas Cloud Set powder. I haven't been using this as much because I've been using the No. 7 powder and the Bare Minerals powder. I feel like I've found a bunch of powders that I really like recently, but this is definitely one of them. This one is the shade Breezy. The only thing I will say about this powder that I don't love is that it does get a little bit of hard pan. Like you can kind of see right there where it's starting to get some, but you can actually, I think it was Kelly Gooch, she was talking about this powder and how she had noticed that it does get hard pan too, but that you can take a piece of tape and put it over where the hard pan is, and when you take the tape off, it will remove the hard pan. Have you ever heard that? I did not know that. I haven't tried it out yet, but hopefully that will work. I've just been kind of scraping it a little with my finger or just kind of using the other side where there's no hard pan, but let me know if you've tried that. And I am gonna set the concealer. You can actually get away without setting the one size concealer. It kind of sets itself, but I'm gonna take some of my Kosas powder and just kind of press it under my eyes. Kind of been experimenting with this too, because I don't have a brush for under my eyes that I just like love for setting my concealer. I've been using just like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and that works fine, but I've just kind of been experimenting with the sponge. Okay, let's move back to the eyes. I'm gonna go into the transition shade, and I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. I think I'm gonna spray my brush. This is my little pencil brush from What's Up Beauty. And let's see, what do I wanna do? I think I wanna go into this bronzy shimmer shade right here. And I'm gonna see if I can like add just a little bit of that to the very outer corner of my lower lash line and try to connect it up a little bit. I'm gonna take that light creamy shade with the glitter, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my inner corner. I think now I'm gonna add a little bit of my MAC Eye Kohl in Teddy to my lash line. And I'm just gonna do the outer half. of the lash line and try to get as close as I possibly can to my lashes, just so it doesn't really look like eyeliner. It looks more like my lash line is just a little bit fuller. And then I'm not gonna do a wing today, I don't think. Well, I always say I'm not gonna do it, and then I like kind of want to. And then sometimes I regret doing it. I think I'm going to though, of course. I'm gonna take the dark brown right here, and I'm basically just gonna go over where we placed that teddy pencil, and I'm using my BK Beauty 208 brush and basically just kind of tapping over that teddy liner, and then I'm leaving my eye slightly open and making just a little bit of a wing. And okay, I think I'm gonna use my Dior eyeshadow primer. I've said this before, I like this okay, but I just can't tell if I think it really does anything. I've seen a few people say they really like the Lancome mascara primer, so let me know if you've tried that one. Because I've seen several people say they really like that. Actually, I liked the Marc Jacobs lash primer. I forget what it was called now. The Omega primer, maybe. I had that one for quite a while, and I actually like that one more than this Dior one, but now that one I guess has been discontinued. So I don't know. Let me know if you've tried a lash primer that you really like. Okay, I'm gonna use the Diorshow Mascara. This is kind of in the same boat, except I definitely don't love this mascara. I don't know what it is, because I know a lot of people love this one, but I am just not impressed. I feel like it just does not do a whole lot, and it's expensive. I don't know, I'm not a fan. I'm thinking about tossing it after the next few times I use it, because I'm just not enjoying it at all. I will say I do think it does better when I do use the Dior primer, which, I mean, they should work well together, but at the same time, I don't really want to have to use a mascara primer to like a mascara. You know what I mean? Okay, for the lips, I'm going to use the LA Girl Perfect Precision Pencil in the shade Cafe. This has been a new favorite lately. I love the color and the formula on these. They're really, really nice. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use Kim KW by Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, I know that looks really, really nude, but if I put this on top, I think it will kind of blend everything together. So I'm going to use Nars lip gloss in Chelsea Girls. I love this lip gloss. Oh, the color is so good. Every time I use it on top of something, it always kind of, I don't know, it kind of brings everything together. I love it. And that is going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this full face of nothing new. I was just kind of in the mood to pull out some of these things and use them again, and I love, obviously, how this turned out. I know I like all of these products, apart from the mascara I'm not crazy about, but everything else I love. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know, like I said, if you have any video requests, leave them in the comments below. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I am also posting every single day in October. Also, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at simply.blair, and TikTok, simply.blair01. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.
Sunday morning, waking up with you. We got no plans.